There's a calm strength in Gökberk Demirci that can't be easily defined. Those who have met him often say that his presence fills a room long before his voice does. He doesn't rely on loud words or exaggerated gestures to make himself known. Instead, it's his stillness, his quiet confidence, and his deeply rooted sense of purpose that make people pay attention. His nature is a rare balance, firm yet gentle, serious yet compassionate, disciplined yet profoundly human. From an early age, Gökberk learned to observe before he spoke. Growing up, he developed a natural curiosity about people, not in the sense of gossip or interest in appearances, but in how they felt, how they carried themselves, how they reacted to life's small and great storms. This habit shaped his emotional intelligence. He became the kind of person who could sense discomfort in a room and soften it with a single sincere smile. His friends often say he doesn't talk too much, but when he does, his words have weight. Beneath his composed surface lies a deeply introspective man. Gökberk spends much of his time reflecting about his choices, his craft, and the kind of human being he wants to be. He believes that the world doesn't change through words alone, but through the consistency of one's actions. This conviction is visible in his career, his relationships, and his personal routines. He doesn't chase fame, though it has found him. Instead, he chases growth, to be better than he was yesterday. At heart, Gökberk is sensitive, not in weakness, but in empathy. He feels deeply for people and the world around him. This sensitivity is his strength, allowing him to understand the emotions of others and to embody them truthfully in his acting. When he plays a role, he doesn't just perform, he absorbs the soul of that character. Many fans have noted that he has a way of expressing pain or love not through words, but through his eyes, a reflection of his emotional depth and sincerity. In private, however, Gökberk is known for his humility. Despite his recognition and success, he keeps a simple lifestyle rooted in gratitude. He often finds peace in small moments, the smell of rain on Istanbul streets, a quiet walk near the sea, or spending time with his loved ones. He values these moments more than the chaos of the spotlight. Fame to him is temporary, but character, integrity, and kindness, those are eternal. One of the strongest traits in Gökberk's nature is his discipline. He doesn't rely on motivation alone. He has a warrior's mindset, steady, focused, and patient. Whether preparing for a role or working on his physical conditioning, he approaches every challenge with silent determination. He is not easily discouraged by setbacks. Rather, he sees them as lessons. When others might quit, he stays, reflecting on what could be done better. This discipline comes from years of self-control and an understanding that mastery takes time and consistency. Yet, even with his serious nature, Gökberk has a warm and playful side that those close to him treasure. Around his friends, his laughter is genuine, and his humor, simple but infectious. He enjoys light-hearted moments, especially when they come unexpectedly after long days of work. To him, balance is essential. One must work with intensity, but also know how to rest a heart and mind. His sense of humor often reflects his intelligence, never cruel or mocking, but kind and thoughtful. Spiritually, Gökberk is grounded. He believes that everything in life has a purpose, both joy and sorrow, gain and loss. This belief helps him navigate challenges without bitterness. When he faces difficult times, he doesn't look for someone to blame. He looks for meaning. He once mentioned in an interview that pain, too, is a teacher, and that every hardship he has faced has made him more compassionate and wiser. This quiet resilience has become one of the most admired parts of his personality. Another defining quality in Gökberk's nature is his loyalty. He doesn't open up to everyone easily, but when he does, he commits wholeheartedly. Whether it's friendship, love, or family, his devotion runs deep. He values honesty and mutual respect, qualities that, in his view, are the true foundation of any lasting bond. He doesn't pretend or flatter. His words are genuine, and his promises mean something. People close to him know that he may not always be present with words, but his support is steadfast and real. Despite the pressures of fame, Gökberk stays true to himself. The entertainment world can be unpredictable, filled with comparisons, noise, and distractions, yet he remains untouched by vanity. His calmness in chaos often surprises people. He doesn't seek to compete with others. He competes only with his past self. His focus is inward, on growth, not on rivalry. It is this inner peace that gives him such strong presence both on and off the screen. Nature itself seems to mirror his personality. Like the mountains of his homeland, he stands tall but humble. Like the sea, he reflects both calmness and depth. He's not easily swayed by trends or opinions. When he believes in something, a cause, a value, a role, he stands firm. He's not afraid to walk alone, if it means staying true to his principles. When it comes to others, Gökberk is kind but not naive. He understands human nature well, both its beauty and its flaws. He knows that not everyone will be genuine, that fame attracts both love and envy. Yet he doesn't let this harden his heart. Instead, he chooses to respond with grace, silence, and dignity. He believes that how one reacts in moments of anger defines one's true strength. There's also a quiet romanticism in his character. Gökberk has a deep appreciation for sincerity, subtle gestures, and emotional honesty. He believes love isn't shown through grand words, but through consistent care and respect. For him, love is not a performance. It's a daily choice to understand and protect another person's soul. That view of love, pure and patient, reflects the poetic side of his heart. To sum up his nature is to describe balance, strength without arrogance, sensitivity without fragility, and ambition without greed. Gökberk Demirci is a man shaped by experience, guided by humility, and driven by purpose. He understands that greatness isn't measured by fame, but by how you make others feel respected, valued, and inspired. His nature is not loud. It doesn't demand attention. Instead, it commands quiet admiration, the kind that lasts long after the lights have dimmed.